Hello everyone, welcome to the start of a new series on the channel. This is going to be the first series I'll ever have on this channel, and this will be on PES 07 Pro Evolution Soccer 2007. So this game came out in 2006. As do most sports games come out, they specify the year after to show the roster for the 06-07 season. Now, I do have a special roster so that I have all the actual badges, because PES at the time didn't have the actual licensing for most of the teams. But for this series, we're going to be doing a Master League, which is the career mode equivalent in Pro Evolution Soccer. These are the statistics, the settings we're going to be using for this. We'll have some hidden classic players possibly in the mix, normal transfers. We'll be able to see if players are going to be able to develop or not. And then Master League level of difficulty will be on normal, and players will be able to develop, etc., etc., and the matches will be set at a length of 15 minutes. I also set the ball type to classic. That's just a personal preference. Now, I don't have any personal experience besides playing maybe 10 games on Master League over the years for PES 07, so this will be a new learning experience for me. Originally, I thought about doing a Aston Villa career mode, Aston Villa Master League, because I did that on PES 21 and I had a blast with it. Me and my dad both played it, and we got it to where Villa ended up winning the Premier League like 3 times in a row and winning the Champions League I think twice in a row. So that was really fun. I thought about doing that but an older version. But my personal club that I support in Europe is Man United. I've supported them since 2015 because of Wayne Rooney, and I know Wayne Rooney got there I think in 04, 05, or a couple of years before this, so he's still very young at the time, so I wanted to be able to play with him for a little while. Now I'm also, because of how PES is, you have to modify the leagues, because I think there's only about 16 teams to 18 teams allowed in each of the Division 1s, and it's not as congruent or stationary as FIFA is, because in PES you can move the teams around and transfer around. There's not like a set Bundesliga, Premier League, etc. So I was trying to figure out that. So I think there's about 4 leagues, League A, B, C, D, and with all the leagues, A, I decided to be more Premier League heavy. B was Serie A. C was, I think, this, which was more Bundesliga heavy, with a couple of the French teams. And I think there's actually only 3. I don't remember if there was a D. But anyways, so there's only one Division 2 for one of them. So I decided to use United as a Division 2 to build them up and maybe have a shot to go to the first division. So we will be taking control of United. We have players like Van der Sar, Ferdinand, Vidic, Neville, Hines, Scholes, Carrick, Ronaldo, Giggs, Rooney, Zaha, Luis Zaha, Evra, Silvestri, Brown, O'Shea, Fletcher, Jones, Richardson, Park Gison, Adam Smith, Solskjaer, and Larson. So we have a lot of good players. And really, this first part of the year, because of how Master League again works, you don't go through a transfer policy, you don't go through transfer window until later in the year. So right now I'm just trying to get a feel for the team. Obviously I would like to play with what basically United had going into the 2006-07 season, and my goal is obviously to keep the main players like Rooney, Giggs, Scholes. Scholes is one of my favorite players of all time, Carrick, Vidic, and Ferdinand, and Evra, all the teams that were a part of the 07-08 team that won the league and they won the Champions League, if I do so believe. But that's really the thought with this. I didn't really go off like a set plan for this video. I just wanted to give an introductory video. Another key thing I will mention is that the earnings. So at the end of the year, your earnings, or it's different with earnings versus transfer money that you get in, say, FIFA career mode or anything else. Master League has a very set difference back then in the fact that your overall team has the amount of funds available to that team. So I think it's said that we're our market value or market data for our team, or what team salary, that's where it is, says is about 19,109, and we're expected to be making about 14,000. So by the end of the season. So the issue we have going for us is that we have to get our team below the funds we have available, so that we have to have enough funds. Now that may mean we have to sell a couple players. I have looked around. We have some random players that are really high on funds that we can get rid of, and I don't think that's going to be enough to get us below. So we might even have to sell, say, a big key player that's older, say like a Hines. He might have to be sold because if you do go over it and you're in the red, so to speak, and your funds are below your team salary, then the career mode's over. You lose. It's done. So that's the thing we have to balance and we have to look at. And I'm not quite sure, as we grow our community around here, how many are going to be soccer/football related fans versus like American football, etc. Because I do plan to do a lot of sports games, not just with PES and FIFA related. But of course, that is my main passion, so that's the one I'll have more knowledge about. But besides that, do put your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And if you play these older games religiously, I am always willing to hear feedback on what you guys think. I know all football games and all sports games in general always have like a glitch or a quirk or something about them that can make to exploit the AI or make it so that you know like what the AI's tendencies are. So if you guys do have any suggestions like that, feel free to provide them in the comment section below. But without further ado, the next video will be coming out soon, and that'll be the first game we have against Feyenoord, and then you'll get to see some older players in that lineup too, and hopefully we do well, and we'll see how it goes. And like I said, I forgot to mention the goal of the series. So the goal of the series is to win the league and to possibly win the Champions League and build out a new Man United for the future as well. And hopefully my goal is to go all the way through from like this 06-07-ish season type thing all the way to 2013 and see how different our team is in comparison to the team that Sir Alex Ferguson had at the time and what he ended up leaving off, to the point where we're having issues as Man United do have issues today. But anyways, that's enough of me trying out for today. I'll see you guys soon with the first match against Feyenoord. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.